Alright, YouTube, what's going on? So I intend to make this video short and sweet, and it touches on a very important issue coming out of Latin America and the country of Peru in particular. It concerns another right-wing dictator by the name of Alberto Fujimori. And Alberto Fujimori was the president of Peru from 1990 to 2000, who was a murderous dictator and a tyrant who massacred innocent civilians and massacred political dissidents and leftists and other opponents that didn't agree with his regime. So yeah, he was a scumbag and a horrible person all around. But throughout the years, we had a very rare instance of justice where Alberto Fujimori actually went to prison for his crimes against humanity and his crimes against his people by certain constitutional courts in Peru that gave him various sentences ranging from 7 years on charges of human rights violations and kidnapping and all sorts of other serious charges. So he faced a variety of different serious penalties, whether it was unlawful search and seizures, kidnapping, torture, crimes against humanity, murder. And his entire sentence is now 25 years, and he's been serving that sentence in prison since 2007. So he's in prison, and now there's a release of him that is pending. A human rights court that is based out of the Inter-American Court of Human Rights is telling Peru not to release this guy because this guy is a murderer and a human rights violator, and he deserves to be in prison for his crimes and to answer for his crimes as a rare instance of justice in this world. So releasing this guy early would be an injustice. It would basically be an injustice to this world if they were to release this guy. And the Inter-American Court of Human Rights is basically saying to Peru and to Peru's court system, do not release this guy because this guy is a scumbag and is a horrible person, and he deserves to be kept in prison the rest of his fucking miserable, pathetic life. So yeah, he's a grizzled old piece of shit, and he's been in prison with all sorts of problems and health problems, and you can tell how concerned I am about that, right? You know how concerned I am. No, everything he got in prison, everything he's getting in prison, both in the past and in the present, he completely and totally deserves. He deserves all of it. He's begged for forgiveness. He's begged, release me, being in prison as a death sentence, when anything less than a death sentence is honestly too lenient for him, because in all honesty, the guy deserved to be fucking shot in the side of the head as far as I'm concerned. And listen, I don't care what your political leanings are. I don't care what you are. If you kill innocent civilians that differ from your regime, you're a scumbag. You are a horrible person. If you kill people you disagree with, you are a fucking horrible person. You're lower than dirt. You're worse than shit on the bottom of the ground, and you deserve to rot in fucking prison. You deserve every bad thing coming to you, and Alberto Fujimori deserves every bad thing coming to him. And this isn't a left versus right issue, and I don't even intend on making this a left versus right issue, but you would think that this wouldn't be a left versus right issue, but of course he's a right-wing dictator, so I have to talk about what kind of a dictator he is. And look at the right-wing dictators throughout Latin America that the U.S. and the CIA has propped up, and this guy included. And Janina Nez is one of them. And I hope that she gets the same sentence that Alberto Fujimori got, because these people are the fucking scum of the earth. But you know what the problem is? The problem is it's the right wing in itself is authoritarian, and I've said that before, and I stand by that view. And no, that's not this leftist bias that I have or whatever, because I'm not even a leftist. I don't just universally defend the left wing when the left wing does something stupid. No, I criticize the left all the time when they do stupid things, because the far left is shit today, especially today. The far left is shit. But in all honesty, throughout history, it's the right wing that has been authoritarian, and the regimes of the world today that are authoritarian are by and large right wing. This guy included. Alberto Fujimori, right wing dictator, killed leftists and killed Marxists and killed other people that didn't agree with his regime, and that was more to the left than he was. So, excuse me. So no, it would be an injustice to release this guy, because this guy deserves to rot in prison. And what he got was a de facto life sentence due to his age. Because if he was to serve his entire sentence until 2032, he'd be 94 years old if he was even alive, if he's even alive at that point. But I don't know. I don't know if Peru decides to release this guy. I don't know. I'm not so sure what they're going to do with him. But in all honesty, it's not like, oh, he's getting free reign or something like that if they do release him. It's not like, oh, he's going to get this free reign because a judge in Peru has also barred Fujimori from leaving the country if he is to be released. And then he must get a new trial, must face a new trial on charges of being the intellectual author of the murder of 6 peasants during his 1990-2000 administration that was a murderous right-wing dictatorship. So it's not as if Fujimori is just going to get out and he's going to walk a free man. Like, no, he's actually not. No, Fujimori is still going to be facing serious charges. He's still going to be facing all sorts of criminal penalty. He's still facing persecution. He's still facing prosecution, rather. He's facing prosecution for persecution of his political opponents, which, by the way, fuck him. I think it's hilarious when you see this type of thing, because this is a rare instance of justice in this world. And where's the justice in this world for all of the American presidents that have been fucking war criminals? Like this guy. Where are the political trials in the U.S. for Donald Trump and his fucking financial crimes and war crimes? Which, by the way, I think Donald Trump is going to end up locked up sooner rather than later. What about George fucking W. Bush's war crimes and crimes against humanity, or all these other people? Like, what about fucking Henry Kissinger, one of the world's worst war criminals, or Mike Pompeo, the former head of the CIA, one of the worst fucking war criminals to inhabit the face of the earth, is just basically just a vanilla version of Henry Kissinger. All these fucking war criminals that are governing DC in this entire country. These people need to be facing these kinds of trials. These fucking imperialists need to be facing all these sorts of trials for their crimes against humanity, both at home and abroad. So where is it for them? But it's pathetic. But with these fucking people, like, it's just unbelievable. Like with the corruption and everything throughout the world. What about the corruption for all these? You know, there are rare instances of justice in this world, and this is one of them. Like Charles Taylor, the former right-wing dictator of Liberia, got locked up, and he's serving a 50-year sentence from the International Criminal Court. I honestly think that Alberto Fujimori needs to be brought to the International Criminal Court if Peru's court system decides that they're going to release him. But I don't think it's going to matter, because Alberto Fujimori is on his last leg. He's in poor health, he's in shitty health, he's in bad health, and I'm happy he's in bad health, and I hope he fucking drops dead sooner rather than later, because it'll be a good day. When these fucking right-wing assholes drop dead, it'll be a good day. It'll be a great day when Alberto Fujimori drops dead. It'll be a great day. Just like it was a great day when Colin Powell died. It was a great day when Donald Rumsfeld died. It was a great day when George fucking H.W. Bush died. Because seeing these fucking scumbags drop dead is a great thing. It is a terrific thing. It's a great thing. Or seeing any of these other ones. It's a good day to see when this type of justice happens. It's internal justice when they get this kind of thing. If that's the right word. But it really is, because these people need to face all sorts of serious. They deserve what they did to their victims, is what should happen. This is what should happen. And Alberto Fujimori, I personally don't care if they release him or not, because in all honesty, part of me thinks that, yeah, you know what, releasing this guy before the end of his prison term is an injustice to the victims and their families that this guy has destroyed throughout the years. So yeah, I'm totally against that, yes. But in all honesty, even if they do release him, it's not like he's going to walk a free man. He gets to do whatever the hell he wants. No. He's not a free man. He still has to face other trials for what he has done in the past. He has to face a new trial, all sorts of things. So more than likely, Alberto Fujimori is going to be on the run. He's going to be an outlaw for the rest of his fucking life, which I'm happy about. He's not going to get released anytime soon. He's probably not going to get released anytime ever. He'll probably be fucking dead by the time his new trial happens. And it'll be a great day. And when he does die, I'm going to come out and I'm going to celebrate it. I'm going to say, I'm glad this fucking piece of shit's dead, just like I did with Madeleine Albright. That's the person who I was going to say. Yeah, when she dropped dead. Okay? Oh, you shouldn't celebrate people's deaths or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to celebrate shitty people's deaths. I don't celebrate people's deaths just for the hell of it because I'm this dark person or I'm this heartless person. Because I'll tell you right now, the people that know me in real life, they know deep down that I am a very caring person. Like, I do legitimately care about other people, especially my friends and my family and the people I care about, and Steven especially. Everyone knows this that knows me well. But when it's some horrible piece of shit like Alberto Fujimori or Madeleine Albright or Colin Powell or some piece of shit like that, I'm going to come out and I'm going to celebrate the day they drop fucking dead. Just like when Jair Bolsonaro drops dead, who's another right-wing fucking dictator and asshole, fucking corrupt scumbag. If he dies, I would do that. If Janine Inez in Bolivia, she was on suicide watch, if she fucking suicided herself, I'd be out here celebrating. Because I think the demise of shitty fucking people should be celebrated. Because my sympathy and my care in my heart is with the victims. And fuck these monsters. That's what I say. Fuck these monsters. Fuck Alberto Fujimori. And everything that they did. So when these people drop dead, it'll be a good day. Okay? When fucking W drops dead, if he because he's a fucking raging alcoholic, you know him. If George W dies of liver poisoning on his fucking ranch or something, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna celebrate it because my sympathy is reserved for the victims. My sympathy is reserved for the victims of Fujimori's horrible regime, just like my sympathy is with the Iraqi men, women, and children who lost lives because of Bush's fucking warmongering. Or the tens of thousands of innocent civilians worldwide that have lost lives because of the U.S. government's imperialism and hegemony and warmongering. My sympathy is reserved for them, and fuck the people that did these types of things, including probably more than half of every American, including more than half of all of the presidents of this country post-World War II. So no, fuck these people. I have no sympathy for them, and Fujimori is on his last leg and he's going to demise, and whether they release him or not, part of me thinks that, I have mixed feelings. Overall, to sum it up in a sentence, I have mixed feelings about it. Alberto Fujimori shouldn't be released ever. He should fucking rot in prison the rest of his fucking life. I don't care at the same time because I know he's on his last leg, and even if they do release him, he's not technically going to be released freely back into society, which is not likely to ever happen. And even if he is released, I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world because he still has to face all sorts of other judicial, an uphill judicial battle, if that makes any sense. So no, he's on his last leg, and yeah, this is the right wing. This is the legacy of the far right when the far right governs your country. This is what you get. You get an Alberto Fujimori regime. You get a Donald Trump regime. You get a Vladimir Putin regime. You get a right-wing dictatorship in Liberia. You get basically what Haiti has turned into. You get what basically every third world country has turned into, because this is what they do. What are the countries that are governed by the left or governed by actual liberal democracies? Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, and all these other places. Even Australia and New Zealand. Oh, they're first world democracies that don't massacre innocent civilians. Okay, so look at that. Oh my God. Oh, these places happen to be liberal democracies. Oh my God. Okay, so whatever. Oh my God, because Alberto Fujimori is right wing. Oh, you just criticize the right wing. No, I don't just criticize the right wing. The only reason I criticize the right wing more often than not is because it's the right wing that's doing the bad things in the world. That's the reason why. It's not because, I just hate the right or my opinion is against the conservatism. This is not conservatism. Murdering innocent civilians is not conservatism. This is everything that the conservatives accuse the left of doing. You know? And the hypocrisy and the authoritarianism comes from the right wing. By and large, it comes from the right wing. I will continue to say that because it's the truth. Okay? It's the truth. And it's a fact that the hypocrisy and the authoritarianism that we are seeing worldwide, especially in the US and Latin America, is from the right wing. And that's the way it is. I'm going to call it like I see it, and I stand by that view. And I hope this guy rots, and I hope he perishes, and fuck everything about him. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Because I got to head to bed. I got to head to bed because I got work early in the morning, so I wanted to take the time to make this before I go back to work this weekend. So I wanted to make this video while this topic was still fresh before I head back to work. So I'm going to head to bed now, upload this video. Thank you all for listening. If you have any questions, comments, subscribe, leave a note, leave a thing in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'll see you all again in the next video. More content coming your way. Next week at some point, stay tuned to find out more videos on the way. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, saying thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. Fuck Alberto Fujimori and fuck everything about him and fuck any kind of regime that is like his. Because they deserve the worst coming their way. Everything that they did to their victims, they deserve that and much worse. Peace, have a good weekend, and have a good night, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye for now, peace out. Alberto Fujimori, fuck you. To everyone else, peace out and good night.